Hey guys, welcome back to another cleaning video. If you are new, I am Jessica, and today I have some extreme cleaning motivation for you guys. So if you have some cleaning that you need to do in your home, then you can throw this up on your TV, or you can have me on your phone or whatever device you are using and bring me along with you room to room, and I am here to keep you company and motivate you and share any tips and tricks that I have as well. In today's video, I'm going to be cleaning several areas of my home, as well as cleaning out and organizing my refrigerator. It was way overdue, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. So if you need some cleaning motivation or you just want to sit back and relax, then definitely stay tuned and let's go ahead and get started. In the rain till we catch a cold. Some say that love don't hurt, but I want you back, cause I got you stuck in my memory. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start in our bedroom. I'm opening up some windows because we finally have some crisp fall air. But while I'm doing that, I just want to put out a little reminder in case it's something that you maybe don't think about, but I definitely do think about because I have anxiety and I feel like I think about everything that could possibly go wrong. And when you are opening windows, especially on the second floor of your home, you have to be very mindful of your pets and children because they can very easily pop the screens out and fall out of them, and it has happened and it's really sad. So whenever I open windows, especially on my second floor, I either keep those doors closed and locked so that my little ones cannot, and my pets as well, cannot get in there to them, or I do it maybe like during nap time when he's asleep anyways, but I'm always very mindful that the windows are open and you want to make sure your pets aren't climbing up there because like we have a little kitty now and I don't want her to climb up in there and then that screen pop out and then her fall. So I just wanted to throw that out there in case you had never thought of that before. This is the call that you've been waiting for. I'm using my Swiffer duster, and if you've never tried one of these, you've got to get one. It makes dusting so easy. So like in between polishing my furniture, I just grab one of these and it just grabs and traps all of the dust. You can use it on your ceiling fan. You can use it like on your screens, computer screens, TV screens, that sort of thing. And it just grabs all that dust very quickly and it makes dusting so easy and so fast. I'm going to go ahead and light a fall candle in here today as well. I'm doing this one by Goose Creek Candles in the carrot cake scent. Now this one is not my favorite, but I think a lot of people would love it. I just don't gravitate towards the more baked good type scents. I like more fresh, clean, or fruity scents. So it is a good one, and the throw is amazing. And if you haven't heard me talk about them before, Goose Creek candles are so good. They are basically Bath and Body Works candles, but they're cheaper and they have amazing sales all of the time. So you can get, sometimes they do sales where it's like buy four, get four free. I usually get mine when they do their like $6, $7 candle sale. So I'll get them each for like $6 to $7, which is crazy if you ask me, because even when Bath and Body Works candles are on sale, they're still like $12. And they do sales all of the time, not just a couple of times a year. So definitely check out Goose Creek Candles and sign up for their text, because that's how I will know that they're on sale, and they'll send me a text and let me know what the sale is that week. And then if I want to grab some new ones, then I can go shop that sale. All right, now that my room is all picked up, I'm going to go ahead and start a load of laundry. So I'm just going to be using my normal cleaning products, and I noticed that my washer needed to be wiped down, so I'm wiping it down really quick with my microban cleaner in the fresh scent. It smells really good. And so I really actually need to go through and do like a really good deep clean of my washer and dryer, but you know, that's for another day. So I'm just using my favorite laundry products as usual, my Persil laundry detergent. I'm actually not using my favorite laundry detergent on this day though, because I have that gain and I'm just trying to use it up. It's not my favorite though. I really love the blue Suavitel, but I like the blue Suavitel Complete. So it's like the darker blue bottle. It's amazing. All right, now that I've got that laundry started, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my bathroom. I just had some things to put away. I did deep clean this room, I believe, in last week's video. So if you wanna see that, definitely stay tuned, or definitely stay tuned. Definitely check out the description box and check out like my previous videos, because I've got a ton where I've done some deep cleaning in here, but I believe it was last week's video that we deep cleaned the bathroom. So today all I really needed to do was just kind of freshen it up and wipe down the counters. So I'm just using that microban cleaner again in there, and I'm basically just wiping down all of the main surfaces, and then I'm good to go. So it is fall break for my kids here in Tennessee this week, and today is actually Monday, the day before you are seeing this. So it's our first day of fall break. We really haven't done a whole lot. I've just had some stuff that I've had to get done around the house. I've had some work stuff to do. I did do my meal planning and grocery shopping, which I normally do on Mondays. And then I went and grabbed groceries, and I went and got my car washed, and now I'm editing this video. So let me tell you the story about this video. It was awful. Tears were involved. So when I was editing this video, I use iMovie, and I've had this happen so many times, and I don't know the fix to it. So if you do know the fix to it, you can definitely let me know, because I never want to go through this again. But I had edited this entire video, and when I went to export it from iMovie, it said that my footage was missing, basically, and I don't know how to fix that. So I spent, I'm not even kidding you, 4 hours trying to figure out how to get it to export, and I couldn't do it. So I ended up having to re-edit this entire video. But anyways, for fall break, we are going to go to the pumpkin patch at some point. I believe we're going to go to the library. I'm going to take all of the kids there. They have a really cool teen section in our library, and it's upstairs, and it's got like a lounge and everything up there. So Madeline can go up there and check out books that are all geared towards her age. And then they have a kids room that has toys in it and all kinds of, obviously, books. It's got a big aquarium in there. So the two little kids will go in there, and I can kind of sit back in one of their chairs and let Hanky play. And then Kinsley can go around and pick out books that she wants. And Kinsley is my 7-year-old. She absolutely loves to read. She's reading at a 4th grade level. She's in 2nd grade, and she has won a bunch of awards for her reading. She's reading chapter books. It's insane. She wants to be a teacher when she grows up, and she loves to play school. She does math problems for fun. So it's really cute. I absolutely love that for her, and I'm really excited and hope that she will grow up and still want to be a teacher, because I think that it really takes a special person to be a teacher, and they work really, really hard, and they definitely do not get paid nearly enough for all that they put up with, especially nowadays, now with everything that we have going on in the world. So I do not envy you if you are a teacher, but I do appreciate you. So as you can see here, I've got all of Hanky's little books. We are accumulating more and more for him as the days go on, but he absolutely loves books as well. He loves to read any book that has a tractor in it. So if you have any good books for Hank's age that have tractors, please let me know. He loves Goodnight, what is it? Goodnight Tractor? Yeah, I think it's Goodnight Tractor. And then we have Goodnight Digger. And then we have the Little Blue Truck. He also loves the Little Blue Truck. I need to get him more in that series, because every time I turn the page and he sees the Little Blue Truck, he's so excited. I did get him one where he can actually push the little buttons and make the sounds for each thing on each page, and he like squeals and just loves that book so much. But anytime he sees a tractor in real life or in a book, he gets so excited.
What's it like to always tells you that you are all he wants.
All right, so I did bring this rug up from the basement to put in here because I thought maybe I would like it, and I'm still undecided. It's actually still up there. It's been up there for about a week, and I'm just not really sure. I definitely think it looked fine without it, and I don't think it looks horrible with it, but I probably am not going to leave it up there, but you can let me know what you think. Should I leave it or should I put it back in the basement? All right, so about this time was lunchtime, so I'm going to go ahead and put Hanky in his high chair and get him some lunch. And then while he's eating lunch, I went ahead and straightened up the kitchen. Of course, I had a Slim Jim and he had to have some of that, so he ended up stealing like half of my Slim Jim. If you see that little rug there by the dishwasher, I got that from Sam's Club. It's one of their washable rugs and it's really soft and beautiful, and you can actually just throw it in the washing machine and wash it, which is really cool. I have not washed it yet because I just got it, but I've been loving it. I do need to get some little sticky things to go on the underneath though, because it does slide out of place and drive me crazy. But as far as like how I like the rug in the kitchen, I love it. And I think it's great that it's washable because in the kitchen, it's obviously going to get things on it. Yes, I know my name. So anyways, I'm sure a lot of you guys have fall break. If it's not this week, it's coming up soon. So let me know what you guys are doing for your fall break. Do you have any plans? I know a lot of people travel over fall break and go on vacation. So if you're going on vacation, let me know where you went or where you're going. Or if you're staying home, let me know what activities you have planned for your kiddos. We usually don't do a whole lot over spring break and fall break and that type of thing because I feel like that my kids are already so busy during school and they get up early and they're at school all day and then they come home and they have homework and they have their extracurriculars like cheer and football and band and Maddie's in JROTC and Raiders. So they already have so much going on, and I feel like when they say fall break and spring break, it really means break. So for them, I like to just give them a break so they can sleep in, they can get up, and they don't have to rush out the door. They can just enjoy their day, do what they want to do, watch movies, eat yummy food, play outside if they want, whatever. So we don't usually plan a lot to do during fall break, but we do like to do a couple of fun things.
Let me go, go, let me go, go, let me go. I told you I'm not yours anymore. No, I'm not yours. So why you trying to hold on to hold on?
We also have family pictures this week, which I'm dreading because I hate family pictures and I still have to find outfits for a couple of us. So that's a little bit stressful, but I'm really excited to have them done. So yeah, we are doing that this week as well. I figured it was the perfect week to plan to do that because they would be home and we wouldn't have to be like going to school all day and be tired and grumpy, that we would have the whole day and hopefully everyone will be cooperative and in good moods.
Don't call me, I don't wanna talk to you. I'm better off.
I'm using my fall scent from Mrs. Meyer's in Leaves. I think it's Fall Leaves maybe, but it smells so good. It's really honestly not that great of a cleaner in general. It's not, especially on granite, but they smell so good. So that's how they hook you in, because they smell so good. Now it's good on some things. Like I love to use it on like my end tables and coffee tables and stuff. It works great on there. But like for your granite, it definitely leaves a film. You're not going to be able to wipe down any glass surfaces with it, I feel. So overall, it's definitely not my favorite cleaner, but they get me with these scents, especially the seasonal scents that they have. They're so good because I can clean. The reason that I'm actually using it is because I know when I use it on my granite and I walk in my kitchen 2 hours later, it's going to smell like fall in there because that's what they do. That's what Mrs. Myers does. They just get you with the scent. So that's why I'm using it, even though I know my granite's not going to look its best. You know, it had to smell its best. Priorities. So I love the rose scented one. I love the apple, I think, what is it? Apple cider. The Mums one is okay, but that one kind of makes me, that one might be a little too strong for me. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. You know what they need to come out with? Let's think. What would be like the perfect scented Mrs. Myers that they don't already have? I don't know. Do we think like, ooh, I know. This is one of my favorite scents in anything, like Scentsy and candles. What about a scent that smells like laundry? Yes, they should do like a cotton scent. Mrs. Myers, if you are watching, can you please do a linen themed scent for your products lineup? That would be awesome. I will buy it in stock, and I'm sure a ton of my followers will. But if you could pick the perfect scent for a Mrs. Myers cleaning product, what scent would you pick?
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos.
I have this cup in my sink that says Cooper, and I have no idea who Cooper is, okay? So I figured it had something to do with Madeline, and I was like, well, I guess I'll clean Cooper's cup. So I cleaned Cooper's cup. I actually, no, it's back to its rightful owner. So anyways, the story has an ending. I did not know who he was, but I washed his cup, whatever. It sat there for probably a week between being dirty and me washing it and it drying. And finally I was like, Maddie, who is Cooper? She's like, that's Abby's brother. So Abby is her best friend, and she's over here all the time. And I guess she brought her brother's cup over the other day because she was drinking out of it. And that's who Cooper was. But it was really funny because I was like, who is Cooper? All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and start my robot vacuum. I'm just showing you here, I'm using the app. I did select it to only clean the kitchen because the rest of the house still had stuff laying on the floor and I didn't want it to get stuck on anything. I wasn't ready for it to vacuum in those rooms. So I set it to just come into the kitchen, so it's going to vacuum in there for me.
Just keep on trying.
I will be doing the floors in this room the next day, which is in this video, so stay tuned for that. But I did re-vacuum them and then mop them. And as you can see, this robot vacuum picks up so much. It's disgusting, and I honestly do not empty it like I should, as you can see. And it definitely will not suck up once it gets this full, and that's how I always know that I need to go empty it. But it's probably the best to empty it after every use. I do have one that actually has where it empties itself, so that's nice, but this one doesn't, but it's still a great robot vacuum. So I had to clean that out mid-vacuum. All right, so now for the fridge. This is one of my most dreaded chores, and as you can see, my fridge is a disorganized disaster. So how I do that is I always take everything out first. Oh, I'm showing you some things. So there's a white pumpkin Reese's. Those are so good. And then I found these Philadelphia cheesecake with salted caramel. I haven't tried them yet, but they looked amazing. And then these Wheat Thins Balance Breaks cheese snacks are so good. We go through so many of them. Hank loves the cheese out of them. It's a great after school snack or just a snack in general. They're so good. You have to try them. And they have a bunch of different flavors as well. But anyways, the first thing I do is just take absolutely everything out of the fridge. And if I'm doing like a major clean in here, I will actually take the shelves out and wash them with dish soap in the sink. But I haven't done that in a really long time because I really don't need to, because if you keep up with your fridge and you don't let it get out of control, you really won't ever need to do that. So I'm just using my Method all-purpose cleaner to spray them down. They were pretty clean, but you know, there's some sticky stuff that has spilled and whatnot. So I wiped them down really good. And another tip is to wipe down the bottom of the things that you're putting back in, because they can get dirty as well. So if you're cleaning your shelves and then you're putting all that back in there and you're not cleaning the bottom of the products, it basically just gets dirty right away. This lunch meat / cheese / whatever drawer is always a disaster, and I had looked up some ideas on YouTube for organizing your fridge, and I saw one lady do something that I was like, yes, I'm gonna do that. And I already have the organizers because I bought them, I believe, on Amazon. Target and Amazon are the best places to buy organizers, Amazon being number one. So I already had them for another project that I didn't end up using them for. And I use a couple of them in the fridge, you'll see in a minute, but they are perfect for this space and I absolutely love it. It's a game changer for me. So I highly recommend, if you have a drawer or a space like this in your refrigerator, to get a bin like I'm about to show you and organize things like this, because it just makes it so much easier to see everything that you have and to access it. So it's just these little rectangle clear organizers, and I just designated one for each thing. So one has like cheese and one has lunch meats, and it works so perfect. But when I was doing them at first, I kind of overfilled them and I wasn't able to shut my drawer. So I kind of had to rethink everything and go back in and kind of rework it and figure it out. But I did get it figured out and now it is beautiful. And I know we have like literally 6 packs of pepperonis, but my daughter eats them for lunch with like cheese and crackers, and she also loves to snack on them. So pretty much every time I order groceries, I order a pack of them. And as you can see, I kind of got a little ahead of myself while she was getting behind on her pepperoni craze, I guess. Do you know how like kids will go through these phases where they will eat you out of house and home on something? And so eventually you're like, I'm just going to stock up on this so we stop running out. And then it's like at that point, they no longer want it anymore. So now you're stuck with 6 bags of pepperonis and no one to eat them.
Tell me, why do you think you deserve my love? We don't want that I'm thinking of. Can't you see that we don't have a future? You and I say my love is blind when your eyes meet mine. I'm just an addict, boy, you turn me on. I just can't move on. I'm just an addict.
All right, make sure that you stay tuned for the behind the scenes, because there's a really funny thing that happened here that I cut out, but it is in the behind the scenes. But I am going to go ahead and do the doors as well. They were actually the worst part of it. It's so bad and embarrassing. And a lot of times you would open the door and stuff would just fall out. It was so crazy, but I got them organized so nice and neat. And now I'm like the fridge police. And anytime my family goes and gets something out, I go behind them and I make sure that they put it back right because I want to keep it nice for at least a little bit.
That I'm thinking of. Can't you see that we don't have a future? You and I say my love is blind when your eyes meet mine. I'm just an addict, boy, you turn me on. I just can't move on. I'm just an addict.
So I do have an excessive amount of cream cheese and butter, and that's because I'm always using it in something. My daughter likes to bake, and then I use butter in a lot of things. And I have that Imperial, I don't even know what that is, but my husband actually got it. One time I sent him to the store for butter and he came home with that. So I don't want to throw it away because we can use it in baking or something, but I don't like that. I use real butter. I love the Pure Irish butter by, what is it, Kerrygold? But I have a lot of butter, okay? So before you come in the comments for me and tell me, like, I don't need that much butter, I already know, okay? But we use it. I use it in mashed potatoes. I use it in baking. I use it for making different sauces. I can't even tell you, like, don't put me on the spot, but I use the butter, okay?
I just can't move on. I just can't move on.
All right, and then we have so many condiments. It's unreal. We use them all, okay? We use them all. We have a lot. I really honestly wish that my condiment like place of my fridge was larger because I could really definitely use it. So in the bottom, I just decided to put like our main things like Miracle Whip, ketchup, mustard, that sort of thing. And I love how you can see everything. Oh, I love Chick-fil-A sauce. Do you love Chick-fil-A sauce? I just recently discovered the fact that you can buy it from the store, and there's no going back from that. Like, it's just amazing. So I bought a big bottle of it and I'm almost halfway through it, which is probably not very healthy, but it's so good. So like when we make burgers and fries at home, I dip my fries in it, or you can put it on your burgers. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's good on a ton of things. Oh, chicken. Yes, obviously chicken, Chick-fil-A. Anytime we make like grilled chicken or something, I will dip it in my Chick-fil-A sauce. So did you know that they sell it in the store, or were you like me and this is new news to you? All right, so I have this little kettle. It's by the Drew Barrymore line called Beautiful at Walmart, and obviously it's beautiful, and I have the air fryer that matches as well. I want to get her toaster, but I haven't done that yet. But anyhow, it's just a kettle, and I mean, you can use it for tea or whatever, but I use it for cleaning. So I'm just heating me up some water for my mop bucket because I'm planning on mopping. So I'm kind of prepping the floors for that. I'm just opening the blinds, getting some lights in there, picking up all of the stuff off of the floors, and then I'm going to run the vacuum. I do have the Dyson V11 and I love it. I think I'm like 2 models behind. I think they've come out with some new ones, but this one has still been working great. I've had it for years and years and years. I actually own 2 of them. I have one upstairs and one downstairs because I love them and use them all of the time. They're amazing. So I'm just using that to go through really quick and vacuum up all of the lovely dog hair and our hair and crumbs and everything that ends up on the floor. And then I'm going to go ahead and mop. I'm still not loving the mirror there, you guys, but if you didn't notice, in the dining room above the buffet, I actually changed out my decor there. You will see in a minute in my office where the old decor is, and I'm not going to keep it there. I just don't know where I'm going to put it yet. But I just had that up there above the buffet see, there it is above my bookshelf. That's what was above the buffet. And it looks so good in my office, like the color and everything, but I just don't think that it would look right if I hung it up there. I think it would be too high. So I don't know, but the color and everything is so perfect for my office, but I just don't have the wall space for it in here. So I'm going to find somewhere else for it. I was thinking it might look good above our bed, maybe. I don't know. But anyhow, I wasn't liking it over the buffet. It had been there for about a month or so, and it just wasn't it. So I took it down and I put these frames from Smallwood Homes up there, and I love them. I'm obsessed. Now, every time I look in there, it just makes me smile. I just think that the wood tones go so well with like my lighting and my floor, and then the wood on the table. I just love it. So if you've never heard of Smallwood Homes, you've got to check them out because they basically can enlarge your prints that's on a canvas, and then they frame them in wood, and they have different colors. You can get like a light wood, a dark wood, black, and they're beautiful. And so I'm actually going to get some new ones when we do family pictures. I may end up putting the new ones there and then taking these and putting these back down in the basement where they were. But they're just too beautiful to have been in the basement. They needed to be out where they could be seen, and I don't know. Anyways, let me know if you like that. I definitely love it so much more than what I had up there. I'm looking for a brand new start. I know I got some trouble getting over you. I think that I've played my part. So I'm just using my hot water. I don't even know what I was fixing to say. Hot water, Tide, and bleach. No, I'm not using bleach. Bleach, yes, for bathrooms, but not for the floors. Unless you're doing like a bathroom floor, yes, you can use bleach. But for hardwoods, don't use bleach. So I'm just using hot water and Tide to do the floors, and I'm using my O-Cedar mop and I love it. Somebody told me in last week's video a hack that I guess Do It on a Dime had suggested. Now they do make a new O-Cedar mop where it separates the dirty water from the clean water. I've heard some mixed reviews on that, so I don't know. I should probably try it and give you guys my opinion. But I've had this mop for so long and it works great, so I really haven't felt the need to buy a new one, but maybe I will. If you want me to do that, let me know. If you want me to buy the new O-Cedar mop that separates the dirty from the clean and review it, let me know, and I will definitely do that for you guys. But somebody had told me Do It on a Dime has a hack where she puts a bucket down in there and puts the clean water in that, so you dip your mop in that, and then when you wring it out, all of the dirty water goes into the O-Cedar bucket. So I don't know if that works good or not because I haven't tried it, but it sounds good in theory. So I thought I would let you guys know because I'm like her. She said, I don't like to clean my floors with dirty water. And I think like after you clean a certain space, your water's dirty and you're re-dipping it in there. And I get that. That's why I love my vac mop because it's picking up the dirty water. But sometimes you got to go in and give it a little bit deeper clean. The vac mop can't get up in like the little tight spaces and in the corners and right up against the baseboards. So sometimes I like to go in and do my O-Cedar mop. I did vacuum in the kitchen before mopping, by the way, but I did not film it because I figured, you know, you've seen me vacuum my kitchen 5,000 times, so it really wasn't necessary. I'm looking for a place where I can feel alive, where I can let you go and just be for a while. I got you on my mind, I ain't gonna die. No, I'm about, I hope I miss somebody who's better than you, that likes me for the things that I say that I do, somebody who can help me make it through. Now I'm about, play together. All right, moving on to the living room. It was pretty clean in here because I had just deep cleaned in here, like I said, but I did need to tidy up. So I'm just tidying everything up really quickly, picking up the pillows and the blankets. Miss Bailey there, she didn't want to get up. I made her get up for just a second and then she could lay back down, but so cute. Spoiled rotten. My doggies are spoiled rotten. I won't make it easy for you now. Hanky was not home at this time of filming on this day because this is actually the next day from when we started this video. So I was able to put out my cute fall decor, but as soon as he gets home, it has to be put up because he loves to play with my candles. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. All right, I'm just using that same Dyson vacuum to go in and clean. It does, my rug, it does have a boost setting. That's what I use on carpets, and it's amazing. As you can see here, that's all just from vacuuming the kitchen, the dining room, my office, and the living room. Isn't that crazy? Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me, I swear. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't click out yet. Behind the scenes are coming. If you're new, I would love to have you subscribe. Don't forget to leave me a comment and a thumbs up before you leave, and share my video if you loved it. And I will see you guys next week. Be gentle. Be gentle. Let me hold you. You gotta go potty? Do you poop? Did you go poop?
Mommy.
What, baby? Oh, it's a pig. Oink, oink. Open it up. Do any of your blocks fit on? Wow. You gotta open. Open. Say open.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Let's see if we can find the piggy. Right here. What you got? Say hello. You're so perfect for Halloween.